So yeah, sorry for this violence you just saw, and yeah, Logan review.
I hurt myself today.
So I just watched this movie on Saturday, so that's like 2 3 days ago. And I really like this movie. I mean, it's the last time that Hugh Jackman will play Wolverine or Logan, and that Patrick Stewart would play Charles Xavier. And those are two characters from the X-Men that I really like. And I thought that this movie was amazing. I mean, this movie was just brutal. I mean, at the beginning when Logan was just driving and those people were kind of like, just vexing him and stuff. And then when they just vexed him enough, his claws like came out and he just, man, he just went cruel, and it was amazing. He just was like stabbing people with his claws, and it was just amazing. And yeah, it was R-rated, so everyone could have known that that would be the case in this movie. But still, this movie is still like the second act of this movie. The first act is like brutal. The third act too, and I really like those. But I also like the second act of this movie because, well, it was kind of like a road trip movie, and that isn't a bad thing, in my opinion. And I really liked it. I mean, like the character building that they had with X-23 or Laura, And I really like that they went that way, just character building. And first off, like Logan doesn't want anything to do with Laura, and just like building up. He's building into his place, and yeah, this review has spoilers, like all my reviews do. And I thought this movie was amazing. I really liked that they made comic books play a certain part, like kind of a big part in this movie. Because I just watched Legends of Tomorrow a couple days ago or the other night, doesn't matter, but they made damn it, I forgot his name. Oh yeah, they made George Lucas like a main part of an episode, because when he wouldn't have made this movie, like the other guy wouldn't be, whatever. We aren't talking about that episode, but I really like that they made like filmmaking and directing and stuff like that into that episode, and I really like that they brought like the comic book into the episode in Logan. Well, not episode, into the movie, into an act, into a big part kind of. And he's just like, oh, we got ourselves an X-Men fan. Maybe a quarter of it happened, but in the real world, it's not like this. It's just they kind of make comic books based on the event of the heroes back there. And Laura is a fan of that, of course. And yeah, and they go to a place that Laura would like, or her sort of, not her mother, but the woman that was just carrying her and died, just wrote down like a place, and they have to go to there. And eventually Logan is like reading a comic book in a bar, and he's like, it was pretty funny. He saw like the same address on the comic, and he was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He was just like, fuck. And he was like, she got it from a comic book. But it turned out that place was real, at least for the kids, the kids went to there because they all read comic books. It's real in their minds, and that's what comic books are for kids in the real world, in this world too. So it's amazing that they made that a part of it. And at the end, that was just amazing. They had like sort of found a family, and Charles is just like to Logan. So this is what it feels like: friends, a family, a home. You should get a moment and feel it. And then Logan is just like, yeah, it's great, and he walks away. But that same night, Logan walks into like Charles Xavier, his room where he's sleeping, and Charles like talking to him like, you should just let her sleep. I mean, just get it, whatever. Also, then when you look at Logan, he was like, he looks different. Did he shave or something? And then you see the other villain walk in and stab Charles right in the chest, and Charles like, Logan? And he thinks maybe he's like, maybe Logan just wanted to put me out of my misery finally, you know. And it was a real good moment. And then after that, after just fighting the other villain, Logan just walked into Charles Xavier's room and he's like, it wasn't me. So you don't know whether Charles heard him saying that. Maybe just in his final death he thought that Logan killed him. That could be the case. And also in the end of this movie, it's like take your daughter or son, whatever, to work day, because they're like fighting in the woods and they're fighting all over those people that want to get Laura and all the other kids, you know, and they're just fighting. And Wolverine is also, after that, he's like fighting, it looks like him, you know, that kind of that project that they made. He's fighting that, and Logan just took all of the dose, you know, and also that is like, you took all of the dose, and Wolverine like, he isn't healing for some reason. Maybe he's old, maybe, you know, something like that. And you know, I haven't really read the comics from the X-Men, but I'm more someone that would read comics after watching a movie, if you get what I mean still, but just let it go. And also, it was just amazing. He took like all of the dose, and after when it worked out, he was still fighting the guy. It was just brutal. It was amazing. And after he fought the guy, he died, you know. Just Hugh Jackman and Charles Xavier and Logan died. And that's just, you know, not many movies made me cry. I don't think any movie made me cry, but this movie came pretty damn close to that. And yeah, and it was just amazing when he was dead, he was in the grave, and the final moment is like, you see like a cross that you most of the time see when someone died, and Laura just walks to him when everybody's already like up there, and she just put a cross, and she put it like an X, you know, from X-Men, and I just thought that was just so amazing. And after that, the movie ended, and I really like this movie. So, and like, you know, I've stopped giving movies ratings. I also waited for an end credit scene, but it wasn't there. But it would be pretty weird if you had an end credit scene in a movie as emotional as this one still. So yeah, but yeah, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, you could just like or subscribe, or dislike if you didn't, whatever. I will get views anyway. And just comment what you thought about this movie. I also make visual effects tutorials, some short films, and I really like making them. Well, thank you for watching, and bye.
What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. I would find a way.